I'm Tyler Vandenhoven.
Caitlin Andrikovic.
My name is Andy Brookhouse.
Mike Ingerbrandt.
My name is Emily Wisniewski.
My name is Adam Roseberg.
My name is Bill Cook.
I'm Star Swift, and I'm a business professor. I teach law at the Seidman School of Business at Grand Valley State University, and I'm the advisor for the web team.
In 2008, Star Swift actually started Team Web because she saw the need for a free source of information about the mediation and arbitration processes. So she worked with a couple different resources and she established a website, and then she started recruiting different students to help work with her on the process.
Simply put, I would say it's a project in which students and professors collaborate to use technology in the educational and professional environment.
Some of the projects we've done in the past and more recently include implementing the video conferencing rooms around campus for first round interviews, the Malawi Midwives app. We turned the arbitration website into a mobile app for the arbitration process. Overall website content improvement so that it's more of a teaching tool. And then as part of that, we took and videotaped a mock arbitration.
The work level substantially, even though you knew he was having personal problems. Correct?
Well, the work needs to get completed regardless of our personal lives. I tried to explain that to Pat.
Someone can go see what the arbitration process would be like rather than just read about it. They can actually see like a condensed version of it firsthand.
And I think it's nice that we have the websites because they are providing free information to the general public about a process such as arbitration that's not very well known. So having this free resource is great for both employers and employees because they're able to get information about a process that they very well might use.
The main goal of GVSU's Team Web project is to teach through technology, whether that's through the arbitration and mediation website or through the Google apps that we're also making as well. It's to inspire people to educate themselves on things that they're passionate about, but also to use the technology we're making to teach others as well.
You are able to provide the same information in multiple different formats. So we can have a written thing, we can have examples of arbitration cases, we can have video examples, we can have different diagrams. So then if anyone who's going to look at this information, they can learn in their own style. And I think that's the importance of teaching through technologies. We're not just offering it in one format, we're offering it in a wide variety of formats.
Basically, if you wanted to summarize what we're doing, we're teaching through technology, and we thought we were going to do that just for Grand Valley. We now, through the help of Google, we're teaching throughout the world.
We've worked with a couple of different organizations in the past, but Google is by far the most involved with our team. We're a part of their nonprofit program, so we have a grant for Google Ad Space, and that's kind of what got us into using Google AdWords and Google Analytics to track and measure our site's performance.
Emily and we use the analytics to better figure out how to reach the consumer and see how they're best going to interact with our site.
It's amazing to me how these companies, who are international companies, will come and see the little project we have and will help us understand how we could make those projects better. They work with us for free, there's no exchange of money, but there certainly is a wonderful exchange of ideas.
For me, I think it's great to work with everyone with a different background because everyone brings a little something different to the table. I personally don't have a background in arbitration or digital workplace, so talking with people that do helps me figure out how to formulate the ads and see how to best get people to the website.
I think what's unique about Team Web, from my experience when I was at Grand Valley, is the interdisciplinary students that are part of the group. Film and video student, business school students, computer science students, all working together to create a product in the end, which is very similar to how it works in the real world in business when you get out and get your first job. You're always working with people from different disciplines, and it's important to get that experience in college.
Having the opportunity to work with different students from different perspectives has really helped us make a strong educational product. I've never had the chance to work with a film major or a marketing major or a computer science major. What it's allowed us to do is we're not one-dimensional anymore. we can, not only can we have strong content, but we can market that content all over the world. And we can film it and then show people, how we're building this content, how we're working collaboratively.
I think it's important for everyone to understand that when you take on a project like this, that you have to allow the students to have an equal seat at the table. When you put that much trust in a group of students, they come through because they're passionate about what we're doing. We're not doing it just for them or just for the school. We're teaching through technology for the whole world. And that's a pretty cool thing to be able to do from all aspects, from the teachers, from the mentors, from the students. When we get together, everyone has free say, which sometimes isn't easy to hear. But a film student might tell you something that as a lawyer you never thought about, but is very valuable and makes the site a better site.
Star has given me so much confidence for my future, and the way she talks to us, she always makes us feel good about what we're doing and that we're working for a cause. And that's kind of a big thing that I've learned is you can work for a cause and you can have fun and you can be doing something that you enjoy and yet still be getting stuff done and still working in a team dynamic and everything like that.
And I think from a student perspective, having an end product at the end that they know is going to be used by somebody, creating something that is really meaningful. It's not just a student project that you're creating for one semester and you just do it for class and you're going to throw it away at the end of the semester and nobody's going to use it. These are actual products that are out in the app market, are being used heavily across the world, and really mean something to the students. That is very valuable from a student perspective and something that looks good on a resume and looks good for a job interview.
As a student, I've been exposed to a lot of things I wouldn't normally be exposed to in my coursework. And it's a natural course of action as you're going through and running this website. You are learning as you're reading about these different topics to get them prepared to go on the website. Right now, analytics is a very growing topic in industry, and I've been exposed to a lot of work with analytics and how to use it to discern information from data.
I feel the same way. TeamWeb's brought me a lot of experience to work outside of my classroom with technologies that I wouldn't have the opportunity else to work with. Not only that, it's given me a lot of experience to work on both websites and applications, to grow as a computer science major and a software engineer.
It truly has been an amazing experience using these technology, from partnering with Google to partnering with Hayworth, using their Bluescape technology, which allow us to collaborate and show each other's projects, and we can compare results. Whereas we use the Google Analytics to measure our results, track results, and create a better product for the public.
Team Web Project's not just for one demographic of people, it's for everyone to use in their own specific way. For instance, professors using the arbitration website to show students in their classes examples of cases, or simply students using the negotiation website to figure out how contracts in today's society are drawn up. Any way possible will allow students and professors, anyone in general, to learn and use the technology in a way to benefit them.
Right now we're at a great place, a great group of people, but we're always keep on growing. Once the current team leaves, we're going to get new people in here and they're going to explore with new technologies and go into different fields. And not only that, we're going to keep on working on what we're working on right now. They're going to advance our arbitration site, they're going to advance our digital workplace site, our contract negotiation site.
5 years from now, what I would like to see Team Web GVSU do is just to keep expanding their subject matter into new areas, and always to make sure that we hit our mission of providing a free, reliable educational source for the public.
Well, Team Web is always growing and we're always looking for new things. I mean, there's for sure to be new members as we graduate and move on. We will still work with the team, but students will probably take our spots, and it's always changing. We're always looking for new projects, new companies to work for, anybody who's willing to help and who's willing to help us teach through technology.
And I'm sure that Swift and the students are going to continue developing different apps and just continuing to make the website as dynamic as possible.
So I hope that no matter what it is you do that you're passionate about, that you can learn from us and use your passion to help teach the world.